Hey guys, Lee Martin here from SportsbookReview.com. It appears I am falling behind on my win-loss ratio since I finished 2-3 last week. The start of the season may have been a rough start, but we have some time to improve our NFL bankroll. Before I share with you my top 5 NFL picks for this week, real quick, give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Now let's dive into my picks for NFL Week 4. For my first pick, I have the Carolina Panthers versus the Dallas Cowboys. The Panthers will have home field advantage and are currently 3-0 straight up and against the spread. Dallas is coming into this 2-1 straight up and also 3-0 against the spread. Despite the fact that the Panthers are 3-0, there were mainly wins against two lower-ranked teams, the Jets and Texans. The Saints win was a good one, but the Saints were also without a good chunk of their coaching staff. Although I do say majority of those wins were against lower-ranked teams, their defense does appear to look sharp since it's only allowed an average of 10 points scored against them. However, Carolina does have players out due to injuries. They're going to be without two key players, Christian McCaffrey with a hamstring injury and J.C. Horn with a broken foot. Dallas did lose to the Super Bowl champs Tampa Bay in Week 1, but they racked up some nice wins against the Chargers, who are an underrated team to me, and the Eagles. Although on paper Carolina seems to be more efficient, I am concerned about the level of their schedule so far and the injuries to their key players. To me, the Cowboys appear to be the healthier and more growing efficient team. I expect Dallas to win by at least a touchdown, so I'll lay the points and take the Cowboys -5 via BetOnline. Let's move on to my second pick with the Arizona Cardinals versus the LA Rams. The Rams opened up as a 6-point favorite, and the spread has made its way down to -4 points at your top sportsbooks. In all honesty, I have loved Matt Stafford so far this season, and I was not shocked with the opening spread. Stafford has thrown for 942 passing yards, 9 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The team is also coming off a nice 34-24 win against the Bucs. Kyler Murray has thrown for 1,005 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Yes, Stafford has had less interceptions than Murray so far this season, but he is still less efficient in terms of pass completion percentages. I am stumped when making a pick for this matchup, but overall, the Cardinals have been more impressive to me. I think they're underrated, especially their offense. The least amount of points they have scored so far is 31. I also think Kyler Murray has a lot of growing talent. Yes, he has thrown 4 interceptions, but he is still efficient in passing. I think this would be a tough matchup for the Cardinals, but a Murray-Christian Kirk combo and an overall offense will help them cover the spread. So I'm taking the Cardinals +4.5 via BetOnline. Moving on to my third pick, I have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Denver Broncos. Baltimore did not cover the 8 points last week, which was very frustrating for me, but overall, they have still played a great game. In Week 1, they lost to the Raiders, but in overtime. Week 2, they had a very exciting win against the Chiefs 36-35. And in Week 3, they played another thrilling game against the Lions, winning with a last-minute field goal from Justin Tucker. The Broncos are coming into this 3-0, but those wins were against the Giants, Jaguars, and Jets. These wins do not impress me, especially when comparing them to the Ravens. On top of that, they have several players on injury reserve, including Jerry Jeudy and Ronald Darby. It has been shown that the Ravens win very close games. I just believe the Broncos will be an easier game compared to the Chiefs and Lions. Take the Ravens at a pick'em if you can, but for me, I use BetOnline and will take the -1. For my fourth pick, I have an exciting matchup between Tampa Bay and New England. After following a rough loss to the Saints of 28-13, I'm sure Belichick has some plans up his sleeve to prepare for their former QB star, Tom Brady. Yes, the GOAT is returning to Foxborough, but his team is mainly banged up, including Gronk and Antonio Brown. They had a rough game against the Rams in the previous week, and it showed. In that same outing, they did not gain a lot of yardage on the ground with 35 rushing yards, but they did gain 411 in the air. So far, New England's defense has held games low in points. They allow an average of 4.9 yards per play and 17 points scored against them. In all honesty, I know the Patriots have not been the most impressive team, even with Mac Jones, but they are learning and growing. I don't see New England winning this matchup, but I think they are tough enough to keep the points close to cover the spread. I'm taking the Patriots +7 via BetOnline. For my fifth and final pick, I have the Las Vegas Raiders versus the LA Chargers. I'm usually backing the Chargers, but since Herbert hurt his hand, I'm questionable about them covering this weekend. Some of you may think the Raiders are still not a good team, but their offense has been looking sharp. Derek Carr is able to make plays when most needed, and they've made it into overtime in 2 of their meetings so far. The Chargers have a very tough team, and I envision this matchup being another tough battle, so I will definitely grab the points with the healthier and more driven team. I'm taking the Raiders +3.5 via BetOnline. Those are my top 5 NFL picks for Week 4. To find more NFL picks from all of SBR's NFL experts, visit sbrpicks.com/NFL. For everyone participating in SBR's annual Pick 6 football contest, I'm giving you your weekly reminder to make your 6 picks. If you are not participating and would like to find more information, you can visit sbrpicks.com/pick6. SBR is giving out a total of $1,600 in prizes weekly to all the winners that finish 6-0. Signing up is free, so definitely sign up and get in on the action. If you haven't done so yet, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Like always, I wish you all the best of luck on all of your wagers, and I'll see you next time with my picks for Week 5.